Alright, welcome to another episode of Blanco Living in the Fade Lane. You already know, I don't cut much with scissors, but when I do, I use blacksmith blades. Alright, so tonight's segment is based on following up on your 2020 resolutions. Let's see how many of y'all have kept up with it, how many of you already gave up. Tonight we'll have Alex Rincon, Golden Boy Boxer, come up and we'll check up on him on his resolutions. And we have a personal trainer that will be joining my team so that I can get fit and motivate you to get fit and motivate you to come to my school where you can learn how to fade and get in shape. So let's welcome Sarai, my co-host first. Hello. How you doing?
Good.
Pretty good, pretty good. Next up, Golden Boy, Alex Rincon. What's up, baby?
What's up? What's up? Yes, sir.
And last but not least, the personal trainer that whooped my ass today. Lightly. No, it was not, man. It was actually perfect. You know, you did well. So, for all our subscribers, remember, keep subscribing. Let's make sure we get to that 500. We're almost there. Yeah, right, about halfway. But anyway, make sure that you keep subscribing. I already told you about this. Have your whole family subscribe, and then, we'll cater to everybody anyway. And once we get to the 500, we'll give away that detailer. Once we get to that 1,000 mark, we'll give away the Cordless Andy's Master. So that being said, make sure you guys are subscribing and liking. Kind mouth. This section has been filmed in Cali, and we just smoked some Cali Kush, and I got that parched throat. Anyway, we'll start tonight with the follow-up. So I'll start with myself, and so far I haven't lost not 1 pound. But it's okay. Ali Rincon, talk to me, man. When's the next fight?
Next fight, just waiting on my manager, the promoters. Lately we haven't had good luck. You know, I've had the last opponent weigh in 20 pounds over.
Oh shit!
That was his way of, I think, getting out of it. But just patiently waiting. I trust God's plan. So hopefully by about March or April, I'll be back in the ring.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So Alex Rincon is a good friend of my little brother, and I met him a few years back. His mom's actually in the hair industry as well. So we actually have been sponsoring him for the last probably like 5 years, right?
Yeah, about between 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, something like that. And the kid's got some skill, and he looks like he's going somewhere, and we want to be a part of it. And of course, he's always supported our movement as well, and we're here tonight. So we'll go over a couple of questions here in a bit. I'm gonna introduce my personal trainer. Like I said earlier, he whooped my ass a little bit, Man, my legs actually did hurt, bro. I was like,
but
damn,
you did it right.
Man, I had to give me some icy hot.
Something
for real. I felt like an old man. I had my pants to my waist and the roller. I was like, cause I have the icy hot roller. Yeah. Usually I use it on my back. If my back starts to hurt, I'll roll it on my back, and man, it's amazing how that works, because it's like it gives you this burning sensation that makes you lose focus on the pain. So it's pretty dope. It actually helped 100%. Like now I feel good. And when I was actually kind of walking, like, damn, limping a little bit, but nah, not even limping. But it definitely was pretty good how you did it. Just because I felt like you knew what I wanted to work out. I kind of gave you a brief description on how I wanted it done, just because I know myself. So make sure everybody knows themselves before you hire a trainer, and just kind of know that you don't have to go in so hard or aggressive quickly. Just because you might just overdo it the first time and never want to go back. And that's what you don't want, because the whole thing about working out is consistency. How many times you work out, Rincon, a week?
A week. I lose count. I just keep going and going.
So do you go multiple times during the day?
Yeah, I do like strength conditioning about 2 to 3 times a week, and I do my like minimum 4-mile runs, and I do my boxing training, and then also of course sparring in there. Help people, spar people all over DFW, or I do training camps anywhere else. Spar people all over the US.
That's what's up, man. Have you been doing this as a kid?
Yeah, so I started at 6 years old. It's been a family thing. My grandfather was professional in Mexico, Monterrey, and then my dad did amateur boxing, but he didn't go pro. He started focusing on my brother, and then my brother's actually, he's 10-0. He just had a fight this past Saturday, won first round KO, so he's 10-0, and I've always been looking up to him. And man, I've been doing this since I can't remember. My first childhood memory was probably in the boxing gym. I don't remember like being in a high chair, being like bottle fed. I just remember being in the gym my whole life.
That's what's up. Yeah, I remember just being holding clippers too, since I was a baby. I wish I had a cool story like that, but no. I was just chopping up the homies at 11 in the restroom. That's it. But I tried. Hey. So, how long you been training people for?
I've been certified for 2 years, but I've been training people pretty much, I can say, really.
So what are you certified in before we even go any further?
I'm NASM certified, and then right now I'm also working on my level 1 FMS, which is functional movement screening. So that way I can actually, it'll be kind of freaky, but you can come inside here, and if you can't actually stretch and touch your toes, I guarantee you that you'll be able to touch your toes before you leave out of here. Or if you come in here with some back pain, you'll leave out of here and not even think about that back anymore. So, I mean, pretty much I'm just.
So you're like an opiate.
Always perfecting my craft. Always perfecting my craft.
Oh, man. That was a painkiller. Nice. Yeah. I'll make sure to hit you up on Friday nights. That's what I need, painkillers. Cut that part out. Anyhow, I'm glad Brandon says God's plan, like Rincon says, you know. One of the students here actually brought him on board, and it actually went great. You know, we had a nice conversation. Personally, it's already just a blessing to have you in the building, because I feel like I want to work out, you know? So now it's like God sent me a trainer, just personally, first of all, for me, and then, of course, we're going to do some business, we're going to make some moves, we're going to get everybody and their mama up in here to get trained with you.
Right.
So definitely, I'll make sure y'all keep tuning in, and you're going to catch me working out. Maybe I'll lose like 2.5 pounds, 3. Nah.
By the next
So
video.
30.
By the weekend. By the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and that way y'all can see some results, and we can motivate you to come here and work out with us and learn how to fade with us and all the above.
Question.
Yes.
Are you also gonna do those pictures, you know, like the transformation pictures? Like your progress?
Before and after.
Do I have to be naked?
My boxers.
Okay. Let's do it. Cause
Just saying.
yeah. So apparently this guy says that there's this machine, right?
Right.
It's a machine.
In-body.
What is it called?
In-body.
M-body.
Yeah.
Explain.
So what an in-body is, it's basically a digital scanner. You stand on it, has some little wands and a handle, and it's going to check your body weight, is of course, but it's also going to show your body mass index, and then it's also going to show your BMR, which is your basal metabolic rate, which is how many calories your body should ingest to not lose any weight and not gain any weight. Whenever I see those scans, I can actually look at it, build a meal plan for you, and then pretty much go accordingly as opposed to what you want to do. If you want to be able to gain muscle, you want to actually get leaner and tone up, want to feel good, or if you want to lose weight, I got you. I'm all about results, and my hashtag that I always say is chase the pump, because we don't go off of reps or anything like that. We're going off of getting to reach that pump and feel good.
Nice. So that machine is to tell you how fat your ass really is.
Right. Pretty much. It's
Or
not
no
really.
ass.
Or no ass, all stomach. All belly. All right. Now, I've actually had it done a few years back, and my body burns 3,200 calories a day. So my doctor would be like, if you gain weight, fat, it's because you're eating more than 3,200 calories.
It's a lot.
Yeah. He's like,
A whole lot.
he's like, to move that big ass body takes 3,200 calories, and I'm like, damn. So I'm eating 4,000. You know, and that's when I started learning about counting calories, and that's actually how I lost weight the first time. Now this time, you know, I'm 30, and like I said, I mean, if I would have had to do it alone, great, but I'm glad I don't have to, because when you're solo, you're basically not as hard on yourself as you can be, you know? Like if you get tired, someone calls you, you get on your phone, you get distracted, and basically next thing you know, you're leaving because you're gonna go have drinks with somebody else, you know? And when you have the trainer's there to hold you accountable. And when you're held accountable by somebody, you have results. You know, it's whenever you can do whatever you want. It's whenever you, you know, so definitely it's important. I think he did his free session with me today. He does a one-on-one for free the first time. So make sure you check him out. He'll be here at the Barber School. What's up, Rincon? You gonna do a session with us or what? You gonna work out with us?
Yeah, as long as everybody works out with me.
Cool.
If I work out with him, everyone's got to do a workout with me.
Bet. We'll get the whole school to work out with you, man. Yeah,
I think I'm be busy that day.
Yeah,
All right.
That'll be what's considered a small group training session.
There you go.
Yeah, and
Small group.
Camp.
And so do you do those too or what?
I also offer small group training sessions. So, for instance, if you feel like you're not one for a one-on-one session, it'll be a group of 5 to 8 people, and then y'all will all be doing the same types of things, and I can actually evaluate you. And then if we have to have some modified versions of the exercises, then we can do that. So don't be afraid to think that like, well, I'm gonna go in there and I'm not gonna know what to do. I'm always gonna figure something out for you to be able to do, because all I'm about is trying to generate health and promote it so that way you can lead a healthy lifestyle.
Bet. So, who here has stuck to their 2020 resolution so far?
So far, so good.
Well,
far,
it
so
started
good,
yet,
yeah.
but when I start,
Just that.
Nice. Very good,
That's a
very
good
good. Yeah, so far so good. What was your resolution?
My resolution was, or is,
You failed already.
I know, right? Nah. Just to continue to be closer to God, keep that relationship strong. You know, I read a daily devotional every day. It's called Jesus Calling. I read a devotional every day. You know, just go about my day, about that devotion, whether it's, you know, don't overthink your day. You know, when it comes to judging other people, just every day is a different devotion, and I go off my day that way. And just everything will fall into place with God. So I don't really have to set any other crazy resolutions. That's gonna make everything fall in line. And my second one was just to just train like a dog. I mean, just train like an animal.
What kind of dog? Nah.
A Chihuahua, because I'm Mexican.
I'm a Chihuahua. I know what you're talking
Hey,
about.
those are fierce, bro. Those are fierce. Nah, I just talk about training like an animal obsessed,
for
man.
sure.
An
For
animal
sure,
obsessed, because that's a lot of people. You know, sometimes they think I'm a little. The way I train and my work ethic, they think I'm a little crazy or sick. But that's what I want people to think, because I want them to think, man, this guy's not normal. This guy's sick. He's not. What is he doing? But it's like I just don't want to be mediocre. I don't want to be average.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I do bike cuts. I'm like,
Okay.
what, man? Don't mess with me. Just kidding. Maybe
He doesn't
sometimes. Yeah. Only when I'm on some, you know, some
he
acid.
doesn't like you.
However, be drug free. It's 2020. Make that your resolution if you're not drug free. You know, I've done it multiple times. It can be done with the help of Jesus Christ.
That's right.
So, what about you, boss man?
Oh man, I've decided that I needed to stay on a positivity level, straight positivity. So if you have any type of negativity, you're already gonna kill my vibe. I'm gonna go ahead and hang that up. We're always gonna talk about something to be progressing. I mean, we're blessed with 2 feet to move forward, blessed with 2 eyes to keep looking straight ahead.
I like that.
If we had heads, if we had eyes in the back of our head, then yeah, maybe we would want to move backwards. But right now, that's all of 2020 and the rest of my life, positivity, period. That's all I'm about. And then I also wanted to make sure that I practice I don't want to call things diets anymore. I want to call them eating regimens. So I put myself on an eating regimen. Currently, this is day like 10. 12.
What did we eat for lunch? We ate mushroom
Right. So,
quesadillas.
so this is day 12
No meat.
of no meat. So, and I'll
2
be
months, baby.
continuing
2 months. No meat. Yeah, so definitely everybody's trying to keep up with these resolutions. I typically start a month or two before, because I hate starting when you're supposed to start, because then you fell a couple days into it and then you're demotivated. So always plan ahead, you know? Give yourself a month before, even 2 if you're weak-minded, you know? You know if you're weak-minded, don't play yourself. Look at your history, you know? If you know you're a procrastinator, practice before you get to the due date. And I do that myself just with just about everything. My resolution is to get healthy, be in a decent shape, make sure that, like I told you on the previous episodes, that I get to live a little longer, get to enjoy my success, get to enjoy just life, period, you know? And so far, so good. What about you? You said you didn't even start it.
Yeah, I haven't started.
So what is it? I mean, if you haven't started, that means you thought of
Well, I was
something.
supposed to already have worked out, but you know, I was like, maybe I'll wait till February 1st, you know, so I can start.
That's a good. That's the Chinese New Year, isn't it?
She's waiting for
Chinese New Year.
Valentine's Day, so she's waiting
Valentine,
for it.
yeah.
No,
Like
it's first. But yeah, I was supposed to do that, but you know,
Yeah, we're gonna have to come up with a nice Valentine's Day special
yeah, maybe I'll be at the gym that day.
Just at that gym.
that day.
That day. Now I'm gonna start pro next month. I was gonna say next week on a Monday, but I didn't start yet.
Yeah.
But next week pro, maybe.
Just practice.
For real.
Just practice.
Yeah, I'll practice the next week before
Yeah.
February 1st.
Yeah, no problem.
Hard part is getting started once you get going.
Man, it depends. You know, there's 2 type of people. Either starter or finisher. Apparently, right? I mean, some days I can do all of it, and some days I can't. But the last few months after I found that out, I was reading this book named Focus, written by who the hell knows who. But anyway, that book said, if you're not a finisher, find yourself people that finish. You start it, make them finish it. Like, damn. There's a lot of people around me all the damn time. You're right about that one. You know, so the thing is with me, I do start some stuff and I do finish some stuff. So then what I do now is assign the things that I don't want to finish myself and give them to somebody. And the things that I can't start, well, then I finish them. But that's hardly ever the thing. It's more the finishing. You know, finishing always takes a little bit longer to do. Like you said, it's easy to. No, you said it's easy to keep going, right? Not to get started.
Yeah, I mean, once you get going, you already started, all right, that's good.
Yeah.
But it's about, a lot of people are afraid to go to the gym. Some people are more intimidated.
For
or,
sure.
You know, or they're like,
just
man,
too
I don't know how I'm going to
lazy.
feel. You know, once you
lazy.
get going, you're going to feel good.
Like once I'm there, if I can get there, I'm good. But it's just to get there, like I'm like, should I go that way?
But
or
you're
I can
here.
just go home?
It's better that way.
They're better that way.
Yeah, see, but I'm
And you got 2
close.
ways to get in there, too. You got the
Yeah.
left door, you got the right door.
Yeah. Start. You know, they say 5 seconds. 5 seconds is all it takes to procrastinate. If you don't do what you thought in those 5 seconds, you ain't gonna do it.
It's gone.
And you know, man, that's the best thing I've heard this year. I heard that at the end of the year. And bro, everything, just when that alarm goes off, I'm like, man, let me do it right now,
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna do it. They're absolutely right, because they are absolutely right. You won't do it, you know. And I've just happened. My list is about 30 duties to do that morning, you know, like
Duties.
yeah, or what do they call it? What do you call it? Just it's a to-do list, but yeah, duty. yeah, just tasks. And I'm a wetback spit, all right? Leave me alone in my ignorance. Anyhow, yes, I have about 30 tasks just about every morning the moment I wake up. So man, my days be hectic, and regardless, I try to execute and I try to make sure that I don't procrastinate very much, because if I do, it just prolongs everything. And to be honest, I can't even sleep with myself if I procrastinate. When I see my list and I only did 5 things, you know. And at the end of the day, when you want to go to bed, you want to feel like you're accomplished, like you did something, like you invested your time, not wasted your time, just so that you get that much more rest, because your mind is at ease, that you did your absolute best for the day, and that next day you'll get the same try again if God willingly, you know. So definitely get some good rest, some good peace of mind, and work hard. And hopefully you guys get to see some results within the next few weeks, so that we can have Rafael, you know, come out and show the world what he's got and how to do it, you know. Because I mean, I'm excited. I was excited enough actually to work out. It did beat me up a little bit just because I said my body was a little sore, but overall it was dope, you know. I ain't felt like that in years, bro. It's been a minute. It's been a whole year and a half. Rincon, appreciate you coming out tonight.
Yeah,
man,
appreciate you.
He came out at a click of a button nowadays, you know. I was like, hey, what you doing? Hey, you want to come out? Yeah, cool, and done. You know, so I really appreciate it. Some people take a little bit of what do they call it? Finessing, persuading.
You gotta pull them by their teeth. You gotta pull them by their teeth. It takes a while,
basically.
You know?
So I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you, and we hope you continue to knock out these dudes. Because I want my patch to continue to be on your trunks, and I want the next trunks.
Oh, they're gonna be in that frame. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I want them joints framed. Yeah. So you better knock them out, bro. And I'll be out for the next one for sure. I'll be out there to fight.
That's
so
right.
just let us know. But with that, Sarai, anything else? You got anything? New Year resolution?
For next year?
Just promise them that
Next
you're
year.
gonna work out.
Yeah.
No, I promise I am gonna start. Maybe tomorrow, you know, since I'm feeling good about how you said, you know, gotta get that good sleep. I think that's why I haven't slept good, because, you know, I'm not doing it. And it's in my head that I didn't go.
Guilt. Yes.
Yeah. That's what it is. So maybe tomorrow I'll go.
So once again, we're gonna end it with that, and I'll remind you, please continue to subscribe and like our videos for opportunity to win the cordless detailer or cordless master. Next week we'll be talking about who knows what. I don't know yet, you know. So anyhow, make sure that you are staying tuned. Till next time, Blanco.